Good evening. Here are the top stories making headlines today. The Supreme Court directs the centre that no Waqf by user properties will be denotified until the next date of hearing. The Union government assured the Supreme Court that no Waqf properties will be denotified until the next date of hearing scheduled for May 5, 2025. In the previous hearing, a bench led by Chief Justice of India Sanjeev Khanna scrutinized key provisions of the Waqf Amendment Act 2025. The Supreme Court directed the Union government to file its response to the petitions challenging the constitutional validity of the law. Big relief for untainted teachers in West Bengal as Supreme Court allows them to continue. The Supreme Court on Thursday granted relief for the West Bengal government by allowing the services of specially untainted candidates or teachers in the state's government and aided schools to be retained till fresh recruitment process is completed by the end of 2025. A bench headed by Chief Justice of India said the extension to the services have been allowed out of concern for students of classes 9 to 12. The court also directed the West Bengal government to start a fresh recruitment drive by May 31 and complete the process by December 31. In April, the Supreme Court had terminated their services after declaring the entire 2016 recruitment process null and void as large-scale irregularities were found. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar slams Supreme Court for setting deadlines on President's assent to state bills. Days after a landmark Supreme Court judgment that effectively set a deadline for the President and governors to clear bills, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar has used strong words for the judiciary, saying that we cannot have a situation where courts direct the President. He also said that Article 142 of the Constitution, which gives the Supreme Court special powers, has become a nuclear missile against democratic forces available to the judiciary 24/7. Congress calls meeting of General Secretaries in charges to plan protests over National Herald case row. The Congress has called a meeting of all its General Secretaries in charges and heads of frontal organizations on Saturday to decide the way forward for staging protests against the alleged targeting of party leaders Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi in the National Herald case. According to a circular issued by Congress General Secretary K.C. Venugopal, the meeting will be held at 4 p.m. at the Indira Gandhi Bhavan here. India's exports to America, imports from China reach all-time high in 2024-2025. Indian exporters shipped goods worth over $10 billion to US in March alone, which represents a sharp jump of 35% compared to March last year. Overall, total goods exports remain flat. Simultaneously, imports in the same month from China jumped 25%. This is much higher than the overall 11.52% increase in imports recorded during financial year 25.